Dear Chairperson, a very good morning to Honorable Judges and panel of evaluators, to my fellow lecturers from matriculation colleges across Malaysia, to members of floor, good morning as well. My name is RAJAKUMAR. My co-authors are MUHAMAD, YAZAIB and NOOR SHAH. We are from Chemistry Unit, Malacca Matriculation College. Today, on behalf of my group, I would like to present our R&D title, Effectiveness of COPS board game in Learning Organic Chemistry among Matriculation Students. We look at overview of my presentation. These are the overview. To begin with, we look at the problem statement. According to Othman and Tanik 2015, matriculation students does not perform well in semester 2 compared to semester 1. According to Kani 2015, students face problem in solving advanced organic synthesis questions, especially interlinked retrosynthetic reactions. Students fail to choose correct chemical reagents and proper physical parameters to convert one organic compound to another. Tribody Weber 2018. Texera-Holman 2008 claims students found it hard to plan synthetic pathways. Meanwhile, Farmer and Schultman 2016 reported students struggle with planning synthetic pathways due to large amount of organic reactions needed to be memorized. For the learning solution proposed is GBL or game-based learning. Why GBL? Games in chemistry classroom provided engaging and alternative method of instructions. Games help build social skills, motivation and improve learners' attitudes. Games brought sense of achievement among learners. Educational games during organic chemistry learning session demand problem-solving skills and realistic practice. Why board game? It improved cognitive learning and critical thinking of learners. It provided learners with experience to draw knowledge. It created social nature in the game that allows students to learn in cooperative scenario. Board game built with leisure activities filled with challenges, and it required little additional preparation time. Now we look at the need analysis survey conducted among 35 chemistry educators. 91.4% of chemistry educators think game-based learning approach suitable in teaching organic chemistry synthetic pathways. Meanwhile, 88.6% of chemistry educators require an intention to use game-based learning approach in their organic chemistry lessons. In an open-ended survey to them, they collectively agreed GBL is an interesting, fun and competitive way of learning synthetic pathways. GBL could help learners to plan pathways and execute their strategies in organic synthesis reactions. Therefore, research objectives were drawn here. The first research objective, evaluate validity of COPS board game, evaluate reliability of COPS board game, evaluate students' perception of goals, board design, board organization, playability and usability of COPS board game. Compare the organic chemistry synthetic pathways completion achievement between students who use the game and who use the conventional method. Therefore, the research questions were drawn again. What is the validity coefficient of COPS board game? What is the reliability coefficient of COPS board game? What is the students' perceptions mean score on goals, board design, board organization, playability and usability of the game? What is the difference between the mean score of the treatment and control group students' performance in synthetic pathways before any intervention is given in learning organic chemistry? Why question number 5. What is the difference between the mean score of treatment group students' performance in synthetic pathways after COPS board game played and the control group students' performance in synthetic pathways after conventional method used in learning organic chemistry? Question number 6. Is there any significant difference in the mean score of treatment group students' performance before and after the game used in learning organic chemistry synthetic pathways? And the final question, is there any significant difference in the mean score of control group students' performance before and after conventional method in learning organic chemistry synthetic pathways? So the methodology is divided into 3. First, population. 2 semester system science students from 15 matriculation colleges in session 2020-21 across Malaysia. Sampling was done using 2-stage cluster sampling. 16 practicum classes were chosen. 105 respondents involved in perception survey, 30 respondents in pilot study and 30 respondents in quasi-experimental study. The game was developed based on RD model and quasi-experimental study was used to measure the effectiveness of the game. RD stands for Analysis, Design, Development, Implementation, Evaluation. At the analysis phase, few analysis has been done. For example, target user analysis, instructional goal analysis, instructional objective analysis, curriculum and content analysis has been done. And then the game were designed and then the game were developed together with the rules manual, students guidance, teachers guidance, and a proper lesson plan. After that, the game were implemented using two plans. One is the facilitator plan, another one is the learner plan. And finally, at the evaluation phase, perception survey was conducted, and to gauge the performance, a quasi-experimental study was conducted. These are the research procedure. To begin with, literature review and needs analysis survey was conducted, and then the game were developed together with the research instruments. After that, the research instruments validated and improvised after receiving feedback from the panel of experts. Then, the game were validated and pilot study was conducted. Next stage, quasi-experimental study was conducted between treatment group and control group using pre-test and post-test. And finally, all the data collected from the real study were analyzed using SPSS and descriptive statistics. These are the data analysis. For the validity. We can see the overall score is 90.67%, exceeding 85%, shows very high level validity of the game. Reliability questionnaire was constructed based on the learning activities in the game. And for all the activities that listed here, for 16 activities during the game, all scored reliability value 0.993 or 992, which is very high reliability for the game. And then students' perception on 5 constructs. The first one, goal. Goal scores 4.46, very high mean. Especially item number 5, Cops board game encourages discussion on organic chemistry among classmates. So this game allows students to collaborate and cooperate. Next is students' perception on the second construct board design. We can see here the colors, the words, the structural formulae, the pathways, the size, all scores high mean value of greater than 4, shows that board design agreed by the students. Then the third construct, board organization. We can see here the highest score here is for item number 20. Synthetic chemical routes on COP board game are same level with my organic chemistry knowledge. All the pathways help student to learn because the synthetic routes printed on the board are equal understanding to the students' prior knowledge. Construct number 4, playability. Under playability, we can see item number 26, COPS board game make learning organic chemistry fun, and also 25, COP board game make learning organic chemistry interesting. This is the ultimate idea of the developing the game, to make the organic chemistry lesson become fun and interesting. Construct number 5 under perception is usability. As we can see here, item number 32, 33 and 34. COPS board game improve the motivation, improve the self-confidence, improve or increase the social skills. So it used to collaborate and cooperate, enhance cooperation among the students. As we can see, the average value is 4.37. The mean score shows the usability of COPS board game is very high, very effective. Finally, the quasi-experimental study, the independent sample t-test, analysis of pre-test scores of treatment and control group. Before intervention, there is no significant difference because the p-value is greater than 0.05. However, after the intervention, we can see the p-value is less than 0.05. There is a significant difference after the intervention was implemented. That is, after the students played the COPS board game. For paired sample t-test, we can see the treatment groups pre-test and post-test scores. The mean especially improved drastically, and there is a significant difference in the mean score. For the paired sample t-test for the control group, there is no significant difference because the p-value is greater than 0.05. Therefore, the discussion and conclusion. COPS board game created fun and happy learning environment whereby it allowed them to discuss on solving chemical routes on the reaction board. All chemical routes can be seen clearly on the reaction board, which allow players to plan the synthetic pathways in order to collect maximum points possible. COPS board game rules were fair and provided each player with equal chance of succeeding. Every student had equal chance of learning synthetic pathways despite end up losing the game. And COPS game helps students to perform effectively in organic chemistry assessment, especially in completing correct synthetic pathways. Thank you.